Hey folks, today is September the 3rd. It's currently 10:50 in the morning. We're going to look at doing our introduction video for the Arbitron Expert Advisor. This is the next product I'm going to look at testing on EmpireAmbition.com. This is a bit unique from the others that I've gone over in the past, mainly because I don't think I've ever done a broker arbitrage expert advisor before. I'm pretty sure this is my first one. And if we check out the website here, it goes into details about exactly how the arbitrage between brokers works. All right, latency arbitrage trading is a type of trading where the trader uses a special software to compare a fast price feed with a slow price feed broker. All right, when the price on the fast feed is higher than the price on the slow broker, it creates a buy opportunity. When the price on the fast feed is lower than the price on the slow broker, it creates a sell opportunity. And I've already gone ahead and set up my brokerage account, and I have everything set up, working. I'll show you guys my MT4 in a moment. But first, I want to show you guys some demo and also live MyFX book accounts where people have actually used the system and withdrawn money from the profits. All right, and obviously, these are just some of the misconceptions people have about arbitrage trading. There's no delay between fast and slow brokers. It's difficult to find the fastest price feed. Brokers don't allow arbitrage trading and don't give you your profits. It's illegal to arbitrage trade. MetaTrader 4 platform isn't suitable for arbitrage trading. And here, obviously, he goes over the details as to why those are not true, or why those statements are not true. All right, let's see here. It's a 100% automated Forex system. Trades the major currency pairs, and I'll go over what specific pairs it actually trades shortly here. All right, good thing here is you don't need to adjust any settings to a broker or server. The system automatically detects, sets it all for you. All right, this is what the price feed looks like. And I actually had some issues getting this set up. I'll go over that momentarily as well. All right, this is what it looks like when it's on the chart. All right, Arbitron has a built-in protection module that makes its trades appear to be like normal operations and not arbitrage. Obviously a good thing. I've actually seen expert advisors, not even expert advisors, but I've seen programs like this in the past. And one individual actually told me that he did well with it for a while, but the broker ended up shutting down his account. So the fact that they found a way to make it appear like normal trades is definitely a good thing. And I know arbitrage does work. Just based on people that I've spoken to, like I said, in the past. So hopefully this will be a good review, and I'm guessing it should be, just based on what I've seen here and based on the people that I've talked to that have actually used arbitrage trading in the past. All right, we're constantly using Arbitron to make ourselves money, and also always testing brokers. As a result, we have a lot of performance stats to share with you. We use a third-party validation system, a third-party validation service to verify our records and provide account statements with statistics. All right, so as you guys can see here, 1,000 to 22,000 FX Blue. So they have several FX Blue accounts and several, MyFX book accounts. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of those accounts here. And obviously, you guys can click the link below and you can watch this video. It goes into the details of the system itself. But let's go ahead and check out FX Blue. As you guys can see here, this is a demo account. And obviously, this is what happened. So it started out around here at 1,000, and they got it up to 22,000 relatively quickly. Another demo started out small with 1,000, again jumped up very quickly. All right, so here's a live account, and you can see here this was started with $85, and they got that up to right around $6,000, $5,957 before withdrawing those funds. And you can see here they withdrew the funds here. So closed profit was $6,551.23. Let's check out the next one here. Another live account. Started out with a $100 deposit. The account got up to $9,300, and again they quickly obviously withdrew those funds. Definitely understandable. You know, you got that profit from $100. Why not go ahead and take that? And if you guys want to, you can come in here with FX Blue. In order to see the history, you have to come into orders, go into closed orders, and then that's where you can see everything. Initially, it's gonna, I believe, start out in open orders, and you're not gonna see anything. But just click closed orders, and it'll show you all of the trades that the EA has taken. And if you skip over to, where is it at here? Well, I'm not going to go through all of them, but if you go through near the end, you'll most likely see where they withdrew, you know, at some point $5,000 and another point $3,000. So from 9,000 to 5, so it's about 3,500. And then let me see if I can find it for you guys real quick here. Let's go all the way back to the last page here. All right, so we have a withdrawal here, a withdrawal here. Let's go back one page. Just going to see if I can find one of the larger withdrawals. All right, so here's one. Here's a $5,000 withdrawal. And there should be another one for about 3,500. See if we can hear this. All right, so we got 3,500 and $100. And these are all obviously wins and loss trades. All right, let's go ahead and move on to MyFX Book. All right, so here are further accounts. Here is a demo, as you guys can see again. Start out with a small account, and it obviously grew significantly. This one started in June, went through July, went through August. So definitely done extremely well. All right, this one is a live account, as you guys can see. Definitely growing nicely. And the last one here, up 299.19%. This one is another live account. And with these, it looks like what they're doing is they're starting out relatively small, letting it run for a few months, and then taking their profits. And it looks like they're taking significant amounts of money out too. You know, starting with $1,000. Let me go to a live one here. So starting with here, $85 and taking out close to $6,000 in a relatively short period of time. Over here, starting with $100, taking out $9,300 relatively quickly. I mean, that is pretty phenomenal. All right. Now that we've checked out the MyFX book accounts, some demo accounts, some live accounts, let's go ahead and take a look at the members area. All right, so once you place your purchase, this is, or place your order, excuse me, this is where it's going to take you, or you have the option once you get the email to come here. Forex broker, they do have several that they recommend that work good with the system. So you click that link right there and it'll take you to the brokers that they recommend. All right, obviously they have their recommended VPS. You can come here to activate your license, and here's where you're going to download and install the software and the manual. All right, speaking of the manual, let's go ahead and jump over there and take a look at that. Actually, before we do that, we'll go ahead and take a look at the the MT4 account. All right, so I actually just got this set up today, and I'm pretty sure I have, let's take a look at the manual here. I'm pretty sure I have all of the currency pairs that I'm supposed to set up here. We can run through it real quick and take a look. All right, here it is. So we got AUD USD, Euro USD, Euro Japanese Yen, GBP USD, NZD USD, USD Swiss franc, and lastly, USD Japanese Yen. All right, so that's where we're at. So it looks like I do have everything set up properly here. And obviously everything is on the M1, as you guys can see there. And I just got this set up a few hours ago. And as you guys can see, let me see what that note. Actually, that's just MyFX book. All right, as you guys can see, we've already started taking trades. You guys told me you wanted me to start with smaller account balances, so I ended up starting with $3,000, as you can see here. And as we scroll down, we'll just go over what it's done here recently. All right, so just in the past few hours, it has taken several trades. And one thing I've noticed is that around news, it tends to trade a lot. As you guys can see here, we did have some news this morning. Had a spike, and that's where some of these large profits came from. And again, just like it said, it tracks a slow feed broker and a fast feed broker. So it sees the spike on one, and that gives it a heads up that the market's about to jump. And you guys can see here, Euro USD, the market jumped, and we made several nice profit targets here. All right, and along with that, you guys can see these right here. In the manual, it talks about that. It does go over what everything means. All right, one of the issues I initially had was getting my feeder to actually work. Initially, when I tried to get it to work, you go into options, you put your information in. Mine, for whatever reason, would not work. So if you guys do get started with this and you click options, you put your information in, and it doesn't work, what I had to end up doing was make sure there are no extra space bars, or not space bars. Make sure there are no extra spaces in there. So you might have to place your cursor right at the beginning of, for example, your email address. And when you do that, you'll have to hit the backspace. All right, and then go to the end and hit the delete button a few times, especially if you're copying and pasting over into the options area, because it's going to ask you for a few different things. And basically what I did was I hit that delete button a few times. I got rid of those spaces that were in there. And then all of a sudden, this started working. And these both turned green again. Because initially, this right here, the feeder, this was red initially. And I think this was to the T as well. But I was able to get all that worked out relatively easy. All right, another thing I happen to notice is that right now, for example, our ping is it's under 20, and you'll see here, be attentive to ping level. The lower it is, the faster you are. We recommend levels under 20 milliseconds. Right now, I am under 20 milliseconds, but can work for up to 100 milliseconds. After the news came out, I noticed that this went up to about 50 milliseconds. Okay, so if you notice that as well, it is normal. It does say that it can work up to 100 milliseconds, so definitely keep that in mind. Everything else is just going over the setup procedures for the expert advisor. What does that say here? Feeder status, connection between the Arbitron feeder and the Arbitron system. Trading time, green if the current MetaTrader 4 server time is set properly. Okay, so yeah, as you guys can see, everything is set up the way it should be. Another thing you guys would want to take note of is you can see right here. Let me come over here. All right, as you can see right here. Pretty sure here it is. Okay, so we have these red and blue lines here. It says gap short, gap long. It says that on a few of the currency pairs, but on several others, it doesn't show up. I am still getting trades on AUD USD, Euro USD, and the other two here, Euro Japanese Yen and GBP USD, even though we don't have these other lines here where it says gap long and gap short. So if you see that, it doesn't mean that something's wrong. Let me see here. I just showed you guys a Euro USD trade. You can see here Euro USD. So I'm obviously still getting trades even though it's not showing that on the chart. All right, as always, I am definitely going to be doing my weekly update reviews. Hopefully this will be a winning system. And it looks like it's just from what I've seen and from some of the people that I've talked to that have used arbitrage systems in the past, I definitely have high hopes for this one. But as always, we'll have to wait. We'll give it 4 weeks or maybe 2 months if you guys want to, continue the test after it goes. And we'll just have to continue to watch and see what happens. But this one is definitely one that you'll be able to see quite a few trades from on a daily basis, just based on what I'm seeing today here. All right, let me double check my notes here and make sure I covered everything I wanted to. All right, one last thing. You will notice that there are several brokers that they recommend. And most of these expert advisors, they have, brokers that they recommend. And I always get people asking me, can I use my broker? I already have a MT4 account. Yes, you don't have to use the broker they recommend. It's simply a recommendation. Okay, I want to go ahead and put that out there early on. All right, so our first weekly update review for the Arbitron system is going to be this Friday, the 6th of September. Obviously, I didn't activate it yesterday because it was a U.S. holiday, but hopefully, we'll see what happens this first week here, and we'll just go from there. All right, so if you guys want to get more information on Arbitron, make sure you guys click the link below. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to send them my way, and I'll try to find out the answers for you. All right, hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see what happens. Take care, folks.